We have yet another Pirates of the Caribbean movie on the way, but is Jack Sparrow along for the ride this time? Let's talk about it. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. We have more Pirates of the Caribbean news. This is a franchise that I held very close to my heart at one point growing up. I absolutely loved the first film. I was a massive fan of Jack Sparrow. And really, the first three movies, the first trilogy, worked well for me. As the films progressed, they started to fall off, and I care a lot less now than I did. But now it looks like we're getting a new interpretation of what we know from this franchise. Actually, two new interpretations. We got an announcement a couple of months back that Karen Gillan could possibly star in a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie with some very interesting writers attached. Now, we'll come back to this news, but I want to talk about what just broke, according to The Hollywood Reporter, the fact that Margot Robbie could be headlining a Pirates of the Caribbean movie with her writer, Christina Hodson, who worked with her on Birds of Prey to script out this film. Now, you may see that and say, well, I didn't like Birds of Prey, and I completely understand if you're not a fan, but she has written movies like the Transformers spinoff Bumblebee, and working on the new Flash movie, which we just talked about, the fact that Michael Keaton may return as Batman in that. So some exciting projects lined up in her career, but these two are teaming up and bringing us a new Pirates of the Caribbean film along with the project that has already been announced from scribe Ted Elliott and the creator of Chernobyl, Craig Mason, who is helping out with that story. So, to be honest with you guys, I think the creators involved with that movie coming excites me just a tad bit more. Even though you see Karen Gillan attached and you think to yourself, Jumanji, could it have that for kids but adults can still watch it feel, or are they going a bit darker? And if you're looking for a film to go maybe a bit darker, I think this new interpretation with Robbie and this writer is going to go possibly more so in that direction, but I truly believe that both of these movies are going to have a similar feel to the Pirates movies that we used to get. So since we do have two new movies in development and are being apparently worked on separately from each other, meaning that this is not a Pirates universe, it's a separate project altogether, is Disney trying to give us different interpretations of Pirates of the Caribbean? If that is the case, I don't know how excited I am for the direction that they're going, because Pirates is a franchise that needs somewhat of a fresh face, even though I am such a fan of Jack Sparrow. I'm talking like dressed up like Jack Sparrow 3 Halloweens in a row. It's going to be hard to see a Pirates of the Caribbean movie without Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. It's true. Even though as the movies progressed, it almost became a parody of itself, but still it's going to be tough to see that, and I do think it's going to be a struggle to bring in new fans. But if they do it right, then obviously this is a great direction for the franchise. I'm just curious, why 2 movies? Are they doing this because they need to get Pirates movies out and they're trying to find IPs to work with, or do they legitimately have 2 separate ideas that could both work for a film? So the studio said, hey, you want to do a Pirates movie? Great. You want to do a Pirates movie? Okay. It's strange seeing 2 projects working at the same time, both working on the same IP and giving us separate entities entirely. I mean, I guess we can look at it like, okay, we're getting 3 interpretations of Batman possibly over the next couple of years with Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck returning in the Snyder Cut, Robert Pattinson. So sure, different interpretations of Pirates of the Caribbean, but the franchise has already, in my opinion, worn out its welcome. So are fans going to get excited about the fact that you're bringing in fresh faces? And the last Pirates movie, I will say, even though I didn't love it, it did set up certain plot points, bringing characters back into the fold from those original 3 films that I honestly got excited about. I enjoyed the ending. So the ultimate cliffhanger there, since it looks like we're not continuing that franchise and we're starting fresh, we're starting anew until they pull a Terminator 20 years down the road and say, hey, Jack Sparrow, those didn't work. You want to come back? No, I really do hope these reboots work out well. It all comes down to, do they have a good hold on what these characters are, and are they going to take it in a fresh direction? If you're going to do it, I want you to do it right, but I want you to do it a bit differently than what we've seen before. So I need you all to let me know down below. Are you excited for the fact that we could be getting 2 separate Pirates of the Caribbean movies? Do you say Pirates of the Caribbean or Pirates of the Caribbean? I've always said it one way. So that's the way I say it. I appreciate you guys for watching me. If you'd like me to cover this a bit more, I am a fan of this franchise in general, so I got excited about this news and I wanted to talk about it, and I'd love to hear your all's opinions down below. I'll see you soon.